afternoon. Thank you for joining us on the Midday News on MITV. I am Wofai Samuel. President Muhammadu Buhari has departed the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja for Kenya, where he is set to attend the 6th Tokyo International Conference on African Development, TICAD the 6th, which would continue for 2 days. The president is among the 35 African leaders attending this year's International Conference on African Development, TICAD 6, in Nairobi, Kenya. The summit holding this weekend is being co-organized by the government of Japan, the United Nations Development Programme, the African Union, the United Nations Office of the Special Advisor on Africa, and the World Bank. The focus of the summit is on promoting structural economic transformation through diversification and industrialization, promoting resilient health system for quality life, and promoting social stability for shared prosperity. During the conference, President Buhari will participate in plenary sessions on TICAD 6 in alignment with African development. He will also participate in the dialogue with the private sector, as well as the global launch of the second African Human Development. In other news, the allocation of the 3 tiers of government has witnessed a decline of 115.36 billion naira from 559.03 billion naira in June to 443.66 billion naira in July. The figure was released by the Federation Account Allocation Committee at the end of its meeting held in Abuja. The meeting, which was presided over by the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Finance, Mahmoud Doshe, who, while addressing journalists shortly after the meeting, did say that the statutory revenue of 287.8 billion naira received in the month of July was lower than 538.78 billion naira received in the month of June by 250.97 billion naira. He further stated that the balance in the excess crude account is $3.03 billion, disclosing that the government is yet to start allocating the 13% derivative revenue to Lagos State, as oil revenue for Lagos is yet to be realized.
To all the tiers of government, total 493 billion 828 million naira, which is 11% less than the figure that was distributed in the month of June, which was 559 billion naira. This decrease, about 11%, is mainly attributable to a reduction in the quantities of petroleum sold.
He also debunked reports that the government had commenced the deduction of bailout funds to some states in Nigeria. In other news, another development has said that the federal government has challenged stakeholders in the communication sector to present a blueprint within the next 1 week towards the 2017 budget. The Minister of Communications, Barrister Adebayo Shitu, gave the challenge at this year's Nigeria ICT Impact CEO Forum and ADA Awards held on Friday in Lagos. He said the blueprint must be laced with concrete ideas that his ministry would present to the president in assisting the private sector. The minister also charged Nigerians to move away from oil wealth mentality and embrace information communication technology ICT as a sustainable tool for economic growth.
Stated clearly that for every 10% increase, you have more than 1% improvement in GDP. That means that we have a duty to ourselves to improve on the ubiquity of our broadband to ensure that, every part of this country enjoy the benefit of ICT. Without, broadband penetration, there cannot be, improvement. There cannot be enjoyment of the benefit of ICT.
And now to the Ministry of Works. The Minister of Works, Housing and Power, Babatunde Fashola has urged the contractors handling Lagos-Ibadan Expressway to put safety measures in place in order to ensure safety of lives on the roads. The minister, who was on inspection tour of the ongoing project, advised the contractors to expedite actions and work as the elected period is approaching. Correspondent Abiola Ismail has the details of this story.
The minister has come here to inspect the progress of work on Nigeria's busiest way. It's been weeks now since the contractors resumed work after getting some payments from the government. With the ember months now around the corner, traffic on the road is bound to increase, and with work still going on, every traffic jam are expected. The minister says he wants the contractors to expedite work on the road and provide measures for the safety of motorists.
What I'd like you to focus on is that you will have increased vehicular activity towards the end of the year. People going for Christmas, and you will also have that, I think, in about 2 weeks from now because of the Eid festival. So you must plan your work in such a way that you are able to accommodate that traffic and also help to make the journey time of commuters better during that period. They'll be traveling home and coming back. And I also would like you to improve the safety signs on this highway. I'm going to write to your MDs. I need to see more safety signs. If you have to put reflective stickers, especially for nighttime, and lighting, please do so.
The contractors also took him around the construction site and affirming that signs and cautions will be installed in strategic areas for road users.
The concrete on pipe where we pass later is at the moment a big bottleneck, and this we want to finish, of course, in November, so that for Christmas period the complete concrete deck is free for traffic, that there will be no bottleneck anymore.
So that we can always make sure that the traffic can flow as best as possible. These are approximately 12 kilometers, and they are supposed to be completed in March 17, so that we have the first section on the road towards Shagamu already completed.
The Lagos-Ibadan Highway reconstruction project has dragged on for a very long time now, owing to the lack of funds. The contractors only returned to site after the new government in the country paid part of their debts. If everything continues to hold and the contractors sustain the tempo of work, it won't be long Nigerians get more or less a brand new Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Abiola Ismail, MITV News.
You're still watching the midday news on MITV. We'll take a short break now for a story on the international scene. Please stay with us. In Turkey, at least 11 police officers have been killed and 70 wounded in a truck bomb attack at a police headquarters in southern eastern Turkey. The bomb exploded at a checkpoint outside the headquarters after the attackers failed to pass the guards there. The blast was followed by an armed battle between the police and attackers. Turkey's health minister, Recep Akdag, said that at least 11 officers were killed in the incident and 4 of the 70 wounded people were in critical condition, after the ministry said earlier that a dozen ambulances and 2 helicopters had been sent to the scene. We'll take yet another break for news on sports. Please stay with us. On sports, Jurgen Klopp hopes to draw on the experience of past Liverpool managers and oversee a sustained period of success at the club. Klopp was appointed in October 2015 and led the Reds to 8th in the Premier League, as well as the finals of the League Cup and European League. The 49-year-old German wants to replicate the success of Liverpool grandfathers such as Bill Shankly and Bob Paisley. That's it on the Midday News. Thank you for watching. I am Wofai Samuel. Have a fantastic weekend.